Hey guys, Joe here, and here I'm going to talk to you about the top 5 best heavyweights, in my opinion, of course. Now in this video, I'm going to be going over some of the heavyweights that I feel like are particularly strong and have some really good things about them. For my 5th spot, I wanted to go with Ike. Now, Ike is the 9th heaviest fighter in the game, and while being so heavy, he still does actually behave as if he were a medium weight as far as speed and aero ability. He has quite a bit for being how heavy as he is. He's a pretty fast character to boot, with many good fast moves such as Bear and Nair, and even his fair doesn't really take way too much time to come out either. Of course, other than that, he does also have some extremely potent smash attacks that do take a while to charge up and release, which is more similar to a lot of the other heavyweights, but in general, he's a very good character on the ground and in the air, and overall, a really good character to pick up. In my opinion, Triple D is one of the most fun heavyweights in the entire game. The sheer amount of disrespect that this guy brings is enormous, and of course his attacks in general are very amusing to watch, but of course he brings a lot more to the table than just fun and games. He brings the 3rd heaviest weight in the game, along with a multitude of jumps and the ability to fling himself upway most of the way up the stage. He's the most likely heavyweight to really survive a foe's attack from off the stage, and it's really difficult to gimp this guy. He also has a lot of very unique and cool moves, mainly his side B, which allow him to protect him with a wall in front of him, or just throw out his side B as a projectile, and he also has a jab block, which does, of course, use his jab to bring a huge amount of damage to the opponent if you do time it correctly. When you think of a heavyweight fighter, Wario usually isn't the first one that comes to mind, but listen here to why I feel like he's such a great character. Well, first off, he's probably the only heavyweight that has been continuously placed very high on the tier list. He has a lot of really quick moves, and for his weight, the amount of mobility that he has really is quite insane with his side B, neutral B, all these different moves, and up B. He has many more combos than most of the other heavyweights in the game, and can boast quite a bit of semi-quick smashes to boot. All these things sound like something from a very light, fast, and agile character, but they just happen to be in the plump fellow Wario. Of course, I did have to put Bowser somewhere on this list. He is the heaviest character in the game naturally, and this really shows when an enemy tries to kill him in the traditional method of killing off the side boundaries. His stocks last a lot longer than most because of his weight and his ability to keep getting hit and getting back up, which is quite unbelievable. Probably the best part of Bowser, though, other than his straight up weight, is the fact that his weight does combo very well with all of his killing moves and the rage mechanic in particular. The higher percent Bowser gets, the easier he can get a kill, and since Bowser will almost always be getting to extreme percents unless gimped, well, let's just say your opponent won't be living for very long. Finally, I went for DK as the best heavyweight. Now, as far as his weight class, he is the 2nd, so he won't live quite as long as Bowser, but he has a lot of other things that the good old Bow Wow doesn't have. Of course, the first thing that really makes DK so great is that he has a lot of combos out of his cargo up throw. He can get 2 neutral airs, back airs, a down air, a DK punch, and of course his ding dong combo. He also has very fast tilts that can be used to keep the enemies away, or he can use them in order to combo them into his throws for further damage. Next, he is also equipped with one of the best backers in the entire game. This move has really insane reach and very little startup and very little end lag, so you can kind of spam it very easily, and it does combo into itself, and it can also be used to kill off the side of the stage very quickly. Finally, he does have some really cool specials like his down B and up B, which can be used out of nowhere for some really safe damage or as a mix-up versus a lot of enemies. DK has so many options to do damage, kill, all while staying alive himself. This all mixed together makes him the best heavyweight in my opinion. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to press that like button and comment down below any ideas for future videos that you would really like to see. I'm sorry that I could not go over every single heavyweight that I feel like is very strong, but of course in this video I just had to go over the best ones in my opinion. Of course there's some other really good ones such as Ganondorf and people like that. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be seeing you all next time.